online as syntax designer. That's my handle name. That's what you guys, like most people know me with. I'm going to share my screen because I have a couple of slides to show you guys. So we just take it up from there. So let me basically share my screen now. Mm. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's proceed. Now, so welcome to this web development course. So it's going to be an extensive 6-week course. 6 weeks is going to be for the learner, and then the rest of the 2 weeks is going to be adequate project and what have you not, right? So basically, this 6 weeks is going to be what's it called? Let's start on. Right, so I want you guys within the 6 weeks of learning to really give your all your attention, your time, right, to this, because it wouldn't make sense that after spending the amount you spend on this course and you don't get back your value, right? So we are looking at training you guys to be world class, you understand? So we have the experience, we have the expertise to do it, so that's why we are doing it. We've been teaching physically for years, and we've done a couple of online classes. So welcome to this edition where I'm going to have you guys. So the next slide. So what are you going to be learning in these 6 weeks? So first of all, we're going to focus more on practical learning because this is tech, and tech is not somewhere you tell people like, okay, I can do this, I can do this. The next thing they'll ask you, okay, you say you can do this, you can do this, where is the proof, right? So we're going to be focusing more on practical aspect, right? No bullshit, like just go straight to practical theory, practical, you understand? So with the goal of this is that at the end of these 6 weeks that you're going to have at least tangible 4 projects that you can call your own and you can showcase on your what's it called, on your social media handles. So what I want you to do is at the end of each week, okay, because Mr. Chris was talking about something about marketing yourself. So I want during the course of this at the end of each week, make sure you have a tangible post on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, go and install Twitter. If you're not on LinkedIn, go and create a LinkedIn account because these are where professional stuff happens, right? So at the end of each week, make sure you have like 3 posts on your LinkedIn account, on your Twitter account, showing your progress. So this way it shows people that okay, it shows potential clients and what's it called, and CEOs, some companies that actually you're building something and you are learning, right? So the outcome of this whole stuff is like for you to have a complete portfolio to show, right? Another thing is that the problem with self-taught developers or a couple of other was internship or boot camps or watching YouTube videos is that you might watch YouTube videos and you don't have projects, right? You might have projects, but most maybe those projects are not real life projects that will exhibit what the industry needs now. Because each point in time, there's something that the industry needs, right? So we're going to be building projects that the industry needs throughout the course of this front end internship. So now it's going to be 6 weeks. So the first week it's going to be 3 days, right? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So on the first week, so on Monday we're going to be doing introduction to web development. Wednesday we're going to dive deep into basics, and then on the Friday we do advanced. Right? You have your assignment at the end of each course. At the end of each day, I'm going to give you extra resources to go through, and I'm going to give you assignments. Right? These assignments are very important to me and to this program, to this bootcamp, right? So this assignment to enable us track your progress, enable us know if you're learning or you're not learning, and then this assignment is going to also guarantee whether you're going to still stay with us to the end of this bootcamp because we'll mark our assignments and we take it very very serious. So on the second week, right? We're going to be taking CSS, right? You're going to be doing our CSS. Now, if you look at the illustration on my slide, you see that someone is painting, an artist painting an artwork, right? That's how CSS is going to be, right? because basically HTML is the structure, right? The skeleton of any web page. And CSS is to add beauty to the web page, right? So we're going to be painting actual websites, right? You're going to be doing a lot of CSS work, a lot of building. We're going to be like a lot of stuff is going to come in. So we talk about fundamentals, right? Things that most YouTube videos skip, things that most CSS courses skip, right? So we're going to be going deep inside fundamentals, right? So we want at the end of this internship or bootcamp for you to own the skill. If you tell somebody that you're a front-end engineer, actually, like, if the person looks at your work, the person will just say this person is actually a front-end engineer, right? So now we talk about box model layout, right? We talk about responsive design. So responsive design basically is you trying to make one website accessible both on mobile and desktop without having you to create different versions of the same website, right? So next, on the third week, now is where we start becoming ninjas. So on this third week, couple of things is going to happen, right? We're going to be taking JavaScript. So this is where it gets funny, and this is where it start getting more serious, right? Because what I noticed about this whole tech journey, especially front end or web development in general, is that when people finish writing HTML, CSS, when they get to JavaScript, they fall out or they fall back, right? And then they start complaining that things are not working out, right? So I'm going to do the hard work for you. I've done the hard work already. So in this, I'm going to teach you JavaScript like as basic as possible. And then we're going to be building. See, if you notice, like there are steps here. So first we do JavaScript, then we steps going down deep. So we're taking it the ocean way. So from, like, if you've ever been to a swimming pool, so there are steps. We have 4 deep feet, 6 deep feet, 8 deep feet, and then 14, 16, some 20, right? So this is what we're going to be doing on the JavaScript area. So we start with the basics of JavaScript on the Monday. On the Wednesday, we talk about functions, right? Then we talk about DOM. So this is where actually what like this is the core basics of JavaScript. If you really want to do everything we're doing as a front-end engineer is actually on this basics of functions, events, and DOM manipulation, right? Every picture you see, so everything's going to be painted. So we're going to look like this guy once we are done, right? Once we are done with JavaScript. So on the fourth week, we're going to be learning how to collaborate. Very essential, right? Very essential, because you'll be working on projects that necessarily will not be same people that you're working on with the project on. For example, you can be working on a project where you guys are 4 front-end engineers and then maybe 6 back-end guys and then 1 product manager. So how are you able to work on that kind of big project and everybody is working on their own space without everything getting squashed, messing up stuff, right? So it's GitHub, right? Git. So we're going to be learning Git. And then Git on its own is what's it called? It's a course on its own. So we're going to be taking fundamentals of Git. We're going to be teaching you industrial standards of Git. We're going to be teaching Git as a senior software engineer. So we're going to be going deep dive into deep on the 4th week. Then on the 5th week, we're going to talk about APIs. So let me give you a context about API here. So now, if I don't know how many of you guys have sent what's it called sent data okay, movie or music using Zenda, right? You notice that at the first instance they ask you to basically on the hotspot of one phone and then on the Wi-Fi of the other phone, right? So now the one that has the hotspot serves as the server, while the one that you're only the Wi-Fi on serves as the client. Okay, I don't know if this is too advanced, but let me try to digress. Now, basically, when you go to Google search bar to type www or something, right? Sorry for the background noise. So now when you type www for something, right, on the web, basically a lot of data it's being popped up for you, right? So those data being popped up are fetched from a server. A server is just a computer somewhere in the world that allows you access to the information you are looking for. That's basically server, right? So we're going to be learning how to connect our beautiful front end to server, right, to fetch information to display. So we're going to be building a couple of applications here. This is where it starts getting more interesting, because during this API, this 5th week, we're going to be joining what we've learned on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 together to be able to build couple of applications that are very beautiful and you will love. So now the 6th week, it's deployment, right? So there's no need of writing an application that nobody is going to see. You understand? So the goal is for you to have real life applications, right? That you're going to call your own. And then you'll be proud that at the end of the 6 weeks, you have applications that are fine, that are presentable, that you can put on your portfolio, right? So now deployment allows us to host this our website, all those beautiful projects that we've been building since week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5 on the internet, right? So you can share to people your link and be like, okay, you can share to your uncles, your aunties, your friends, and be like, check out this website that I just built out, right? Courtesy of Centadesk. Now, hooray! So at the end of the 6th week, we're going to do a couple of hangouts, back and forth, testing, questions, answers, seminars, and the rest, right? So if you're able to make it to the 6th week, congratulations, right? Now, this is me. Let me digress a bit and then talk about myself. Why me? Like, I know probably you might ask, why am I qualified to teach you this or take up this class, right? So basically, I've been a software engineer. I've been around tech and doing things around tech for almost a decade now, since 2019. And then for the last 4 years of my career, I've been focusing on front end. I've worked on both national and international projects, on big projects. You can check my LinkedIn. You can scan this place to get to my LinkedIn profile, and this is my Twitter handle. You can follow me up on Twitter and give me a shout out too. My name is Apan Joseph, popularly known as Syntax Designer. I'm a certified front-end engineer, currently working as a front-end engineer at Ninth Marketplace Africa, right? A kind of Jumia, online store that sort out talent and like Jumia basically, yeah. That's what my company do. So I'm going to be teaching you how to be like me, how to be a professional front-end engineer, right? This is the throughout the course of this 6 weeks, I'm going to be teaching all I've learned, all my failures, all my like all basically my trial and errors to this point where I became this good to be able to land my role, to run this job that I'm working on, and to be able to accomplish a couple of other projects that I've done in the past with my team, right? So this is it. Now let me talk about something very very quick. This internship, we want you to be serious, and then we have a couple of rules that we want you to abide. I don't know if I'm talking very very fast, but I don't know. Do you guys can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Right. Okay. So now, first of all, we have couple of things that I'm going to bring to your notice. So for today class, we're going to be using Zoom. We are using Google Meet, but the rest of the class is going to be on Zoom. So starting from Monday, so you have today, tomorrow, that's Sunday, till Monday, 8 p.m. to install Zoom on your system and then set up your stuff, right? So because you'll be using Zoom. So there are a ton of tutorials on YouTube to watch how to set up Zoom, and it's free. You can use the online version or the software version, right? Secondly, that I'm going to be dropping an Excel sheet after this meeting on the group. So what I want you to do is on that Excel sheet, I want you to write. There's going to be 3 columns: your name, your first name, your last name, and your email address, because you'll be needing your email address for a couple of reasons, to send out informations that are vital and to add you to the meeting, right? So please do try as much as possible today, tomorrow, before the Monday class, to have added your name on the Excel sheet, because at the end of this program you're going to be given a certificate, and then the name you have there is what you're going to be using to track your progress, track your scores, and all of those things to be able to give you a certificate, right? Now, the curriculum, I'm going to be sharing a Google Docs link to the curriculum, right? At the end of each class, we're going to be sharing an assignment, one, and then links to resources, a video resources, and a couple of blogs for you to read, right? So now, what's the essence, right? What's the essence of sharing extra resources, right? Now, I've taught you this class, right? It's okay, but the whole essence is for you to learn how to learn. Now, in real life, when you start getting your jobs, right, you have to learn how to learn fast, and that's very essential because most times you'll be given projects that probably, let's say for example, okay, my expertise is computer science, right? Basically, and then I get a project to work on a medical application, right? So I have to learn how to learn to become a doctor within the frame, maybe probably within a time frame of 2 3 days to be able to start working on that application. Nobody's asking you, are you a doctor? So the next thing they'll be like, okay, I'm like, after I join this meeting, what's your portfolio? Let's see your projects. Okay, so we'll be joining you to the team project, and then voila, you see yourself in the code base, and then you have to start writing code. So that's how it happens on a real life. And then I'm teaching you how to learn as fast as possible, right? So we'll be dropping resources, and then you have to go through those resources, right? And then we're going to be dropping link a Google what's it called, so more on that on Monday too. We're going to be dropping at each class, okay? After the assignment, I'm going to be dropping a Google form where you're going to submit your assignment, right? So the link to your assignment. So then I'll go through the link. And then one thing that I would really want you to do is that you should try as much as possible to make the link what's it called? Public. You understand?
Your mic is muted. It's like your mic is mute.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So as I was saying, sorry, I'm back. Now, so you have to submit your assignments, right? So now for each assignment, so for the week you have 3 assignments. Each class you have an assignment, and then you have to submit it before Sunday, right? Sunday 11:59, right? The rule of the bootcamp one is that if you miss 5 assignments, you're out, right? 5 assignments, you're out, because we really want you to be serious, and then we really want you to have we really want to see you putting in the work, right? 5 assignments, like you're out, right? Or you'll be given a strike, so 3 strikes, you're out too. So now we have so at the end of the first week, second week, third week, we're going to be doing an evaluation of your attendance, your performance, and your assignments so far. So, and then we have what's it called, a mark. What's it called? How will I call it now? A average score, right, to calculate it. I might leak it, maybe I might talk about it within the program, or I might not say it, but just know that we are we are marking attendance. We're also marking your tax. We're also marking your involvement in the host process, and then we want you to be fully involved in this 6 weeks of learning, basically. Now, what else? So another thing is, we would really like you to please at all costs avoid anything that has to do with violence, abuse, harsh words on the community. You understand? Please try as much as possible to follow the rule. I don't know if I'm forgetting any other stuff, but or if I have any more stuff to share, because I think I've forgotten what I have on my diary here. So, but anything remaining on this, I'll see highlight it more on what's it called during the internship. So, thank you for having me. Thank you for I'm also welcoming you back again. First, welcome again once again on this internship.
Thank you
So
so
Chris, you
much.
can take over.
Thank you so much, Aban yourself, for the wonderful introduction. I want to welcome those who came late. Please, we are very much serious with what we are doing here. I know some of you don't know us very well. This is Centadesk. Uh, we have been running for more than 5 years now as an academy. So we have trained a lot of people that are in and outside Nigeria, all over the globe. Our students, most of you are in our community. You see how big our community is. So you know that we are not here to play. You understand? So we want you to be very serious with this because it's our reputation is also on the line here because you know how it is said when people don't get what they want, they go out to spread false rumors. You understand? Probably maybe it's from your own fault that you were not able to participate very well in the class. You might just go out there and say, I trained with Centadesk, so and I didn't do well. So people will now be thinking that Centadesk we don't know how to do, but it's that you didn't participate very well. So I want you all to put in your best and make sure you follow the guidelines, follow the rules. It's going to be challenging, but it's something worth doing because I know a lot of people are transitioning to tech. Everybody wants to go into tech, and tech is a very nice thing. So you can be at your comfort of your home doing your job. So that's one of the good things. You can be here working in America, all over the world, doing whatever you want to do. So I want to encourage you guys, please take this serious. You don't know where this might take you to. And one good thing I always tell people, we are someone, we are a company that always try to carry our students along. So just stay connected. Also if you are not in our community, try to join the community and participate, network, very important, network. And most importantly, showcase what you are doing. Just like Joseph rightly said, we're going to also show you how you're going to start doing that. So within within the week, you are going to be putting up, posts of what you are doing. Show your progress on social media. You put on your LinkedIn, you put on your Twitter, you put on your TikTok account. Maybe three of these platforms are very important you know. So you just showcase your work, show your progress, tell people this is what you are doing currently now, and be consistent with it. So when you go to my most of you join this class through my TikTok. So when you go to my TikTok, you see how consistent I am. That's why most of you were able to see that this class is going on and were able to join. So you have to be consistent, keep pushing because you don't know who is seeing you. You understand? Most of the people in this class are from outside Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria here, and most of my students here are from outside Nigeria. That's to tell you the power of the internet. You understand? So the same thing is happening in our community. When you go to our community, you find out that a lot of people that are in our community are not even from Nigeria. You understand? They are all over the globe. So that's the power of the internet. So a lot of people can see you from anywhere you are. So, but you need to be out there. You need to be consistent about what you're doing. Show yourself. So, I think maybe you just follow the. I'll still talk with Joseph. We'll find a way to draft it out so that you guys will be you know will checkmate your activities on social media, making sure that you post on these three platforms. And when you post then you share your link with us so that we'll be able to go and watch what you post and be able to monitor that you did actually post. Understand? And always remember to tag us. I'm going to share our we're going to give you guys a template of what you do actually as you progress and so on and so forth. So I think this is time for questions. If you have any question, you can ask now before we end the class. Any questions?
Uh, Sorry, please. So I know during Mr. Pan's conversation, he mentioned that we should try to activate or make active TikTok and LinkedIn, Twitter and LinkedIn profile, as well as download Zoom. So I don't know if there is probably like any other application that we might actually need to download or like have access to or create an account on before Monday so that we can be better prepared and we won't have to start looking for how to do this, how to do that on Monday. Especially a couple of us that, based on the conversation in the group before the meeting started, a couple of us that our time zone are not like aligning and we just need to do everything possible to like meet up with the training. So if there is like any other app, like for instance for UI UX designers, they have Figma and a couple of other apps that we they use. So if there's like any other app or website that we need to register on before Monday when the classes starts properly.
Okay, Joseph.
Okay, no. There's no other app. O- Okay, there's no other app. Just make sure your LinkedIn and your Twitter is active. There's no other app,
VS
right,
Code.
for now. So
Talking
during the
about.
course of the program, yeah, no. It's going to be on the program. There's no need
Okay.
to pre-register or any other stuff. There's no re-registering, just setting it up. I'll just show you guys how to. So when we get to that place, right? But for now, just have your social media. You can screenshot this what's it called, this interface, post hashtag tag Centadesk tag. You understand? So tag me on Twitter. You understand? Just for you to have something to post to like to make the algorithm start shaping up for you to know that okay, this guy is now into tech, right? Let's say for example you've been posting random stuff on your Twitter, on your LinkedIn, right? Now this start post when you start posting about tech now, the algorithm will change automatically to start recommending tech stuff to you and then start opening up your network to things around tech, right? Because it's the community at the end, right? It's the community that you have access to that determines how fast that your journey is going to be in this tech space.
Okay. So I think the guy is no longer in the meeting. So from what he's saying, the I think what he's trying to ask is the IDE for the this is so. But just like you said, you guys will be told how to go about it, so that maybe there's other plugins you have to install. Then he's going to show you so that you don't go ahead of him and do what will not favor you. You understand? So just follow the class. He's going to tell you the IDE you're going to use for programming. If it's VS Code or whatever, he's going to tell you. Then you do the installation and follow his own guidance. So any other questions before we round it up? I think there's no more questions. So further information will be shared on the group, and every other thing will be shared. Then we'll try to see if we can push this video recording to online today, so that those who miss the class can actually watch it. So I want to appreciate you guys for joining. Please and please, personal effort is very much needed. Your personal effort determines how far you go. Forget whatever we are here. Yeah, we are experts. We are good. We show you whatever we want to show you. But if you don't put your own personal work, you won't go far. Trust me. I've been here for years. I'm into edutech. This is what I do for a living. I train people. So I have an academy. So if you don't put in your own personal efforts, no matter the amount of effort we put here, we cannot help you. You are the only one person that can help yourself. So just have that at the back of your mind. Whatever we are doing here is just to guide you. If you don't help yourself, then you know that everything we are doing here is gonna not it will not favor you anything. It's not going to do anything for you. So just go ahead of us and help yourself. You understand? Then we'll be here to guide you anytime, anywhere. Even when this class is over, reach out to us. We can always communicate with you. We are friends already. We are family. Centadesk is known for a family vibe. We have family vibe. We connect. We don't leave our own outside. So just connect with us. Feel free. Everyone in Centadesk, we are free people. Just connect with us. Talk with us. Anytime you like, chat me up. If I'm online, I'll respond to you definitely. So thank you guys. I so much appreciate you for joining this first introductory class. And every other information will be shared in the group as we proceed. So good night and remain blessed. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, good night. See you on Monday.
Thank you.